Hello and welcome to the Video Game Sage. I've been playing Nintendo games since the original system came out, playing Mario and Zelda games, and it's created a love that has lasted a lifetime. That love is what led me to create this channel in my 40s to try and share some of that love. As a huge Nintendo fan, the release of the Switch 2 is a major event. The original Switch is the primary system that I've played video games with my child. And once we had the Switch 2, we spent a lot of time testing the backwards compatibility with a number of games. Through that, I've noticed a lot of interesting differences in how the Switch 2 handles these older games, and I'll be sharing those notes in this series. This will include games that you may not expect to see on this channel, but that is part of the fun. In this session, we're going to analyze a great family game, Disney's Dreamlight Valley by Gameloft. Gameloft has just announced that they will be releasing a full Switch 2 version of the game, and that is really exciting. If you are familiar with this game, you know that while it's a lot of fun, the Switch version can be a bit of a rocky ride. It's kind of a buggy, loady, crashy mess. Does the Switch 2 improve anything about the original game? Are you safe to play it while waiting for the full Switch 2 version? The answer is a resounding yes. The first thing you notice when starting Dreamlight Valley on the Switch 2 is the load times. They are far, far faster than playing on the original Switch. They're almost twice as fast in most of my testing. Here you can see the basic load screen. On the original Switch, it takes a long time before you can start playing. You can start the game, get up, go get a Red Bull, and pet your cat, and be back before it's finished loading. Now on the Switch 2, you can see how much faster it is. In my testing, it takes just over 2 minutes to fully load on the original Switch, and just over a minute on the Switch 2. A massive improvement. The increase in overall speed carries over when switching between worlds as well, or teleporting to Sky Islands and back. Moving from the meadows to a Sky Island used to take about 13 seconds, and now only takes about 8. Moving back from the Sky Island used to take 24 seconds, and now only takes 11. Overall, the game just moves much faster. Moving on to gameplay, you can really see a difference in the frame rate and stability between the two systems. Movement is smoother and less jittery. In my original Switch footage, it's raining, which causes a strain on the system and leads to a lower frame rate. I couldn't capture rain in my Switch 2 footage, but you can still see things just move more smoothly. Visiting Goofy's stand loads more quickly and you transition back to normal gameplay very easily.
Hey there! Great to see you.
It just instantly removes those frustrations you may have had playing on Switch 1.
Oh, good morning. Well, I show. Have you seen my pal dog?
Does my inner voice like to remind me?
Here I've spoken to Cheshire Cat so that he can help me with my gardening demonstration, and that gives you a little taste of how the increased resolution makes these characters pop more.
Never forget your imagination.
Things like shadows, textures, and the drawing of various objects all happen more smoothly and with far less jitter. Not everything is drastically better, of course. You can still see things in the distance pop in. Those things won't be improved until the full Switch 2 version is released, though.
Oh, you know this village ain't ready for the indestructible Mushu.
Here we have an example of how placing furniture in the world has improved and moves much more quickly. You can really tell just how moving between the menus is a better experience on Switch 2. But overall, you can see that just moving around these Disney worlds is a more enjoyable experience on the Switch 2 than they are on the Switch 1.
good friends, good food. All this place needs now.
Gardening in Dreamlight Valley is by far the best way to level up your friends and to make money. Once you start gardening with pumpkins, your money problems are trivialized. Gardening on Switch 1 can be frustrating because it suffers from major stutters, pauses, and kinda sticky controls. I asked Cheshire Cat to help me, but anyone who has played with this guy knows he just does what he wants, and he may not show up at all. He decided to help me on Switch 2, and you can see that gardening, while still a little stuttery, moves so much better. The cat is providing me with tons of extra pumpkins, and it's not slowing things down at all. It is a real improvement. So if you are a fan of Dreamlight Valley, should you buy a Switch 2 and play it on that? Absolutely. Especially if this is a game you play with your family. Playing it on the Switch 2 is a better experience than on Switch 1 in every possible way. This news is made even better knowing that Gameloft is going to release a full Switch 2 version in the future, which I imagine will improve the character models, animations, and overall visual quality a ton. My family is certainly excited about that. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give us a quick like and subscribe. Leave a comment and tell me if you are upgrading to Switch 2 and if you are excited to try out Dreamlight Valley on it. Click that notification bell so you can keep up with any other comparison videos I do, or to keep up with my Sage Journey series where I play through whole games. Until next time, Sage out.